Good morning. I'm Cheryl Hilton, a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal, a realty company in Rhode Island. Welcome to this week's Stroll About Town. Today we're exploring the Big E. The animals, the food, the shopping, all that goes with it. I hope you'll come with me today, even though the weather is not that great for this. It hasn't rained much all summer and the start of fall, and it has to start today. So anyway, I hope you'll come with me and you'll have a good time today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of the Big E, things I never knew until I explored more about it in depth. Did you know that the first Big E was held in 1916? That's 1-6. I had no idea. It was founded by Joshua Brooks, a businessman who there isn't much written about except that he's a businessman who founded the Big E. But he carried around this idea for about 2 years. Let's see if I can show you a little bit. In bits of pieces of paper, and that was his vision. He visualized putting this whole thing together because in the 1900s, agriculture was on the decline in New England while industry was thriving. So to remedy this, he envisioned a large-scale event promoting agriculture and linking that with industry to educate young people about careers in farming. So he was very determined, and he, put this hold together really with a group of New England businessmen. They went to Chicago to convince the executive of the National Dairy Show to hold their extravaganza in New England that year instead of the Midwest. And in 1916, for the first time, it was. So it was a big deal putting it all together. They purchased the land, and they had about 9 months to put this all together to make this muddy field into what we see today. So there was a lot of work done on it. I'm going to take you around with me. We're going to see the animals, explore some of the new things that are here this year, taste some of the food, and see what it has to offer. Okay, I'm taking you with me. One of my favorite things is this Christmas tree exhibit. I don't know why, but I really do like that. It looks so pretty. Every year I have to come and admire. I don't even put up a live tree. I just like to look at all the different kinds.
Really a competitive class out here.
I've never seen a big goat like that. It's huge.
I love her attractiveness of kind. She's
So there was a lot of work done to purchase the land in West Springfield, and then the building, and the vision came together. They had about 9 months to bring everything together. He's a cute little guy. Which includes the Avenue of the States in Storrowtown, Farmerama Agricultural Showcase, and of course the food and the rides and the entertainment. And all this is expanded to year-round events. I'm going to go over and see the sheep. Including craft shows, dog shows, all kinds of shows, horse shows, boat shows, you name it shows. There's all different kinds of things that happen here year-round from this one man's vision. Even the robotics team that I volunteer with at the Travel Mentor, the Southington High School Cyber Nights, we have our district champs here in April with First Robotics. So it's truly blossomed from one man's inspiration of, his vision to spark agriculture in the fall of 1916 to a thriving center of year-round fun and entertainment, encompassing so many things. right, I'm taking you next place. Okay, I have no idea. This doesn't look like any sheep I've ever seen. It really, his face looks different, but I don't know. I don't really know much about animals, but I gotta tell you, that does not look like any sheep I've ever seen. What are your favorite things to visit at the Big E? I love watching animals, but I also love the craft commons. I like going out there. What's your favorite food? Do you have a favorite food? Put it down below. Is there something that you look forward to eating all year just to come to the fair to have? All right, write that for me. Let me know. Okay, moving on. Taking you with me to explore some more. To come down a little bit harder, might have to head inside. This is inside the Young building. Okay, wow. A lot of variety in here. I love one of those for my eyes. I don't know, I just like that for me. It's starting to rain a little bit more, but still bearable. Still okay. Heading over to the States building to check this out. So, what's your favorite state building that you like to visit? Or what's the favorite thing they have in there that you like? Comment below and let me know. This is very reminiscent of taking my students to Six Flags when I was teaching, because we would do a festival and then spend the day there, and many days I spent in the pouring rain, sometimes lightning and thunder. The one year topped it up and we had hail. I think that was probably the biggest one. So Massachusetts is straight ahead, heading into the State building. And here comes the little train. Have you ever been to it in Roger Williams? I'd like to go. I think these are cool. Do you ever come out to Stroll Town in the non-Big E time of year? It's actually a really nice place. Alright, so here's the famous Maine potatoes. Have you waited in line for that? I've never waited in line ever. It's not worth it to me. It's just a potato. But let me know if you think differently. Honestly, the Vermont cheese is the best.
Oh, let's go over here. Mike just is sure. Mike just what? Universal.
Oh, cute little snowman. Oh, that nutcracker is having a rough day. So yesterday, I didn't get to finish up at the Big E because my phone died and my hair did not survive either. It was pouring yesterday. So I decided to call it a day and finish this off today instead. So I appreciate you joining me for Stroll About Town at the Big E yesterday. I did have a lot of fun despite the rain. It's always fun anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'd appreciate if you had fun tagging along with me. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Stroll About Town. Thanks for coming with me.